Plan careful and you will have plenty.
And you will have plenty. Plan careful and you will have plenty. Amen. So this just tells us that if we are careful enough in our planning, right, then we're able to multiply whatever it is that we have now, right? Because if we are careful in our planning, whenever we receive anything financially, the next thing is not to spend it. The next thing is not to cover A and B and C. The next thing is not to remember the fact that, oh, I have debts that need to be paid. I have this, I have that. How many of us believe that rich people have debts? Rich people don't have debts. How many of us believe that? And I know that even in the Bible, right, it is a sin, right? It is very, in fact, it is very sinful to have debts intentionally, especially, right? But if there's one thing that I have realized is that rich people will rather take the money that they have now, instead of paying off their debts, they'll invest and triple the money, right? And then use part of that money to pay off their debts, and they will still have extra. But if there's one thing that I know about other people, is that whenever they receive anything financially now, like I said earlier on, the next thing they'll do is remember, oh, I owe who and who. Oh, we need to pay rent for the next 3 months. Oh, school fees is due. Oh, the groceries we have will not last us for the next 2 years. Now they want to buy groceries for the next 2 years. It is very. That is because they are always currently debts. They are always in the mode, right? But if there's one thing that I have realized, off whatever it is rich people that is left, rather take the money instead of invest, instead of paying off their debts. So that Bible says, if we plan carefully, we have to plan carefully. Amen. Invest and triple the money. We need to understand the terms of personal financial activities, which include revenue generation, expenditures, budgeting, saving, investments, and other financially related actions. Can you please have the book of Matthew chapter 25 verse 20? Matthew 25:20.
Matthew 25 verse 20. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained besides them
pay off their
5
debts,
talents more.
and they will still have extra.
Amen.
But if there's one thing that I know about, remember I spoke about the talents, the servants that received the talents, which is almost similar to our Bible reading today of the servants that received the miners, the money, right? So this is just reminding us of the servant that received 5 talents, right? And did not just bury it waiting for their masters to return. They rather invested these talents and received 5 more in order to multiply whatever it is that they were given. And this is the kind of mentality that God expects from his children. Personal finance, right, is the ability to make smart decisions, is the ability to plan properly, especially in the aspect of finances, and to live a good life. Can you please have the book of Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4? Proverbs 10 verse 4.
And it reads, being lazy will make you poor. Being lazy will make you poor, but hard work will make you rich.
Amen. So this is something that we all know, right? That if you are lazy, it'll definitely end in poverty. If you are lazy, it'll definitely end in poverty. You know, the Bible speaks about it so many times about lazy people. It speaks about how the idle minds are the devil's workshop. It speaks about a man that cannot provide for his family is worse than an infidel. You know, so many different things that the Bible speaks about if you are lazy. So this is just trying to tell us that we should not be lazy. Our first outline has the subtopic net worth. How many of us knows what net worth is? Net worth. How many of us have heard the term net worth? How many of us knows what it means? How many of us knows what the term net worth means? So